The Cyberpunk subreddit has blown up since Cyberpunk had its launch issues. I'm going to show you some of the funnier bugs and memes that people are posting. Let's take a look. This is Nothing to See Here, PC.
Just call for transport.
We'll know soon enough.
All right, looks like dude's trying. I've been in this fight. I've been here. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, that's good. He didn't blow up at least. At least he didn't explode yet. Okay, those are the really powerful snipers. They have a couple of those in this fight because I've been through it. Oh, no, he's ready to go. I would call what just happened a little bit of immersion breaking. Yeah, that's immersion breaking, sure. Next is Cyberpunk X Toy Story. This one's funny because the shadow looks just like Woody, is it? Yeah, uh-huh. I recognize his voice. He's in a couple of the compilations that are out there. We got found this launching rocket in Cyberpunk. All right, so he's showing you where it's at. If you haven't been here, it's easy to find. All right, so he's showing you. You run through the side here. Now, you need this gun skill, and you need the double jump. Because it throws him forward. It lets you propel yourself when you use the slow time in that instance. So then you double jump. Come on, load. Double jump again. And then you want to do your gun glitch to gain momentum and double jump one more time. I think he just shot for, you know, show off. So what he's doing, he's getting back here. He's getting back here. Launching himself forward again, but he's showing you how you get back to this highway so that you have a really good vantage point of this back rocket. Now, it's not the first rocket out on the island, it's the back rocket. Also, now he tells you what time. He's going to show you what time. It says 8:12 p.m. He skips 1 hour to 9:12. So, okay, now you know it's 9:12. A lot of people have been talking about how this Rocket Island is going to be used in the DLC. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just telling you what I've observed. But it's actually pretty cool. I had no clue, man. I had no clue. Pretty cool find. Using bugs, of course. Showing off the bugs to show you a really cool find. Next up is I accidentally turned 50 plus cars into a nuke. I was just making sure it said nuke. Oh my goodness, that's just loud. Let me turn this down and let's watch it one more time. So he put all these cars up into he piled up 50 cars, and when you do this, it breaks the game. Just a bug. I don't know if you'd call it a bug. I think this is like overloading the game circuits, as you can tell by the audio. So is it a bug? Yeah, kind of overloading the circuits. This is the best glitch that I've had so far. This is an awesome glitch. This is just straight funny. This is a Dr. Disrespect. You know what? This isn't a glitch. This is the CDPR team making a call to Dr. Disrespect. On the bus at the end of the game, that's V. That's hit this guy's V. And let's see it one more time. Did you catch it? Can you tell? She's got 2 glasses on. Could you imagine? Could you imagine hearing the emotional music and being in this emotional part of the game, and then this happens? It is definitely immersion. It's like a joke. You're like, what? What now? I think that's the problem a lot of people have with these Cyberpunk bugs. Anyway, so here's a little bit of a funny one. Okay, we need ways to make the best game. Marketing, Keanu Reeves. Development, deliver everything we promise in a stable release. Throws the guy out the window. Now, this is a bug. Okay, good meme, good bug. user ERKTLE, Urktle. The user Urktle. So this is showcasing a bug people keep finding, where out of nowhere, people just fall out of the sky because the game spawns them really high up in the air. So if you start hearing someone screaming out of nowhere, try to look up real fast, because you're going to see somebody materialize out of thin air. It's very immersion breaking. At least it's comical. I mean, at least these are funny. Now, this is a joke meme. Oh, God, don't hit me with this music. This is Cyberpunk, I hope. Let's just turn it down. If you don't know, this is from, I think, Grand Theft Auto. Somebody has, you know, green screened in Grand Theft Auto. That's from Grand Theft Auto, Cluck and Bell. I forget what, is that from, like, I forget where that's from. That's Grand Theft Auto. And then they got a car coming in. It's not really a bug. I just thought it was a funny enough meme to show you guys. Here's another bug. This is, Judy texted me that she sent something over to the apartment. Not what I expected. So after he checks his text messages, Judy says, hey, I sent you something to your apartment. This is what happens. It's actually pretty good. Hey, it's pretty good. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, look, wait. So hold on, let's watch this dude come in here. So he turns and this dude just walks in. Just walks in his apartment, goes over, glitches through the couch, and then does the T-pose for a minute. Now here's where it gets pretty crazy. Then he backtracks, turns around, and just walks out. Like, hey, thanks, Judy. Thanks, Judy. That's really strange, but I appreciate it. Now, this is the funniest one I've ever seen. So this one scene, Jerry comes out and he's like, I just succeeded in my job. And now he's in a simulation. So here's how the NPCs in Cyberpunk act. Here you go.
Slow down.
Looking good.
My man.
Slow down. Looking good. My man.
Hello.
Guess who just sold the Apples campaign?
Who just sold the apples campaign?
Me. I guess it wasn't.
This is
a
so
rip-off of Got
Cyberpunk.
Milk after all. Guess someone was wrong.
Yes.
Well, all is forgiven because
Behind
right
him,
now
look.
I've got an erection that's
Look, behind him, the NPCs are
because
glitching.
Right now, I've got an
The NPCs
Guess
are glitching.
someone
Watch.
was
Look,
wrong.
look.
Well, all is forgiven because right now I've got an erection the size of an East Coast lighthouse, and I'm coming home to share it with my beautiful wife.
Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
See you in 10 minutes.
You remember this scene from Rick and Morty?
Looking good.
Looking good. Slow down. My man. It's almost like Rick and Morty predicted Cyberpunk bugs, isn't it? Okay, this is Ko with the best take ever on what happened to Cyberpunk. Let's hear him out.
All of the stuff that's wrong with the game, you would think is stuff that would just be added in or worked on during the course of development.
Yeah, it seems like development was
So
halted.
what we've run into with Cyberpunk is this feeling of a game in full open development, about 80% done, and then somebody from the other side of CDPR about 6 months ago walks in and says, okay, everyone stop.
Everybody stop. Stop making the police AI. Stop doing crowd interacting with each other. Stop putting in the graffiti. Stop putting in all the extra stuff. Just stop and patch it up to go.
Wrap your systems up as best you can. This game is getting released in 6 months.
Yeah, the stockholders.
So instead of the game going through its natural development process, instead we saw a lot of systems just stop development.
And you know what? That's probably what happens at EA. These development teams seem like they're just rushed. Then, who gets blamed for the crunch? CD Projekt Red does.
Then get as presentable as possible, and then the game came out.
Best take ever. And you know what's weird? Ko is in Cyberpunk. So it's like he has a reason. Maybe he's talked to somebody, and maybe he's only projecting it as a hypothetical because he has some knowledge. Anyway, what's this? We've got just another lovely morning in Night City. So all of a sudden, a car spawns out of the sky. Another one spawns out of the sky. He hits it, but he ends up, oh, good. Oh, good. I didn't hit it. He's distracted, though, by this scene from these cars spawning in, like anyone would be, which causes him to wreck into another car, get thrown through the air. He gets up, and now he's getting shot at. Runs over here. I guess he's kind of wanting to like, maybe he's still distracted by these cars spawning in. He wants to go look at what happened by the cars. This is because of these cars spawning in out of nowhere. So he's just showing us. Then we got a dude floating away. Oh my God, I didn't even see that. Oh my God, I didn't see that last time. It's very immersion breaking. Don't worry, I'll edit this. Maybe I won't, who knows. Okay, so some of these are just pictures. I've got a few more videos, but wasted potential. Trauma team is nothing but static displays in the game. They aren't dynamic at all. They never show up apart from the first mission. And we were supposed to have these trauma teams coming anytime somebody got hurt, and it was supposed to be very much immersive. Then we've got this image from the subreddit, and it shows the playable area of this. You know, they must not have gotten the stadium, these buildings, these high rises all programmed in, because if you look, this is the only playable area in this spot. All of this is just blank. It just blocks you from walking in places, blocks you from seeing it, and it's empty, and it's just, and there's nothing there. So obviously Ko's right from that perspective. We got wasted potential. Not gonna lie. Speaking about this character, what some of the people say, you only get 2 minutes of talking to her and then a sex scene. Thought her and V would clash heads throughout the game. Maybe she could warm up to him, but no. Wasted character. I think they did plan on having her in the game more. And what Ko said is correct. But as you see, very, very overly developed character. Just really wasted potential. This guy goes to look in the mirror, and instead of his character appearing, Johnny appears, which is funny. It's just another glitch. How do these glitches happen? God only knows. It's okay to enjoy the game. Parts of it are sublime. And after some bug fixing, the game will be solid. But the actual problems, the lies and betrayals of trust cannot be glossed over. You can't say that my expectations were inflated if I only expected what was advertised. I didn't even watch the regular teaser updates. Boy, would I be disappointed more. Here's what he says. I'm an avid fan. The experience, I can't believe I'm writing this. You cannot excuse a company just because they were better ones before. People that bought the game trusting to get what was advertised. Been lied to, trust abused. Even companies like Activision Blizzard, EA, you know, the ones we usually brand as the bad guys of gaming would never dare to release a game in this state on consoles. Glad I got to play it on PC. This is what I like. He says, the good. Somewhat short, but a hell of an amazing story. I agree. Beautiful art and design. I agree. Giant multi-level handcrafted city. I agree. Amazing soundtrack that can give you back chills at the right moment, and I completely agree. Bad. The sorta bad is the combat shooting system and the vehicle controls. Yes, it's like they are there, but they are not advanced. Closed off, scrapped locations. I just showed you a map that shows that. Crafting, leveling systems are not done. Even though the devs should have done this, the mods probably will fix this. And then character creation, transmog, appearance change not done. Expect mods in the future. You can't get tattoos. You can't change your appearance. You can't get robot arms, robot legs, all the things you should be able to get, because a big part of cyber modification is appearance. It's not just jumping and running, it's appearance. Now, the ugly. These are long-term effects or will never be properly fixed according to him. No replayability because of the broken systems. The life paths were just a fake thing. They're not really there. It's just the beginning is all. Everything else is just, yeah, it was just a big superficial thing. Traffic and police AI. People say this won't get fixed because it's going to take a complete coded overhaul. It's going to be a literal complete change to the game to fix the police AI, the bugs, the incomplete design. The city is only a fraction of the living, breathing ecosystem that was promised. Not even close to San Andreas, GTA, older iterations of open worlds. They even said something about Saints Row being more of a breathable city than Cyberpunk, and it sucks, but I have to agree. Parts of the story were rushed. Story progression visibly scrapped overall hurt the story. Compared to W3 Witcher 3, this has only a sad handful of memorable characters, and because they didn't have time to put them in, and it lacks much of the original interesting content that you expect from CDPR's past games. Most of it is weak, lackluster, or straight up playtime inflation with clear the enemies at X mark encounter. This review and the evidence all shows us that's exactly what happened. I'm UNIRock, hosted over on my gaming channel, Rock-A-Lot. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, share if you want. If you don't want to do any of those things, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.